Urban ecosystems are ecological systems where people live in high densities or where the built infrastructure covers a large proportion of the land. Unlike natural ecosystems, however, urban ecosystems are a hybrid of natural and man made elements whose interactions are affected not only by the natural environment but also culture, personal behavior, politics, economics, and social organization. Urban blocks can be defined as a space within the street pattern of a city that is subdivided into land lots for the construction of buildings. Chennai is a megacity in South India with a population of over 10 million. Ashoknagar is among the parts of South Chennai that connects to central Chennai and is hence one of the most important localities in the city. Originally built in the 1970s by the government to provide housing for the middle income group, today it has evolved into one of the neighborhoods for the upper middle class, with some posh streets being the home for the wealthy and affluent. The Inner Ring Road, or the State Highway 2, commonly known as the 100 Feet Road, is one of the most important connecting roads in Chennai. It passes right through the heart of Ashoknagar. Additionally, there is a metro station and plenty of other intracity public transportation systems. Along the 100 Feet Road, there is a major street in Chennai, the 16th Avenue. This is the street we are going to explore. This is an approximate 3D model of 16th Avenue. It connects the Jawaharlal Nehru Road to a very important road, Kamarajar Salai, which connects Ashoknagar to another important locality, KK Nagar. There are plenty of side roads, with two of them being major. Both connect to other parts of Ashoknagar. The road is approximately 300 meters long and is about 15 meters wide. Throughout the road, there are many trees, though in recent times, due to natural calamities like the 2015 and 2021 Chennai floods, along with Cyclone Varda in 2016, have destroyed many of them. Even then, most of the street is still green. Starting from the 100 Feet Road, we have a large wedding hall which attracts over 300 guests on average. On such days, the guests tend to park their vehicles on 16th Avenue, as the wedding hall has no dedicated parking. On the other side, we have an electric scooter showroom. There is a state government ration shop which serves the locality, and diagonally opposite to it is a Kotak Mahindra insurance office. The street has plenty of apartments, mostly 2 to 3 stories high, with 1 or 2 being as high as 5 stories. Moving on, there are plenty of small shops to serve the local population, like the flower shop in front of the small open temple. Additionally, there are eateries, a hardware shop, a daycare, and a corner shop, among others. The small roads on the side leads to low-income households, which dominates the interior part of Ashoknagar. The office of the India-Namibia Trade Commissioner is also situated on this road. A very important feature of this street is the presence of a school, which encompasses both primary and secondary education. Velankani Higher Secondary Matriculation School, as the name suggests, follows the state government matriculation board. Typically, the students attending this school come from a 2-kilometer radius and belong to the lower middle income families. In contrast, the relatively well-off households in the vicinity, along with the central government quarters on the other side of Kamarajar Salai, would send their children to Kendriya Vidyalaya, a CBSE school in a parallel and adjacent street, Dr. Natesan Salai. Given that there is a school in the street, there are 2 Xerox shops to cater to the students. Additionally, right opposite the school, there is a stationery shop and a gift shop. There is a canteen right outside the school and street hawkers. There is also a mid-sized departmental store to cater to the local population as well. There is a cell phone tower that provides and boosts cellular connectivity, and there is water supply from the city corporation via pipes and from water trucks. The locality is a unique mix of high-income and low-income households. Hence, one can find all sorts of vehicles in this neighborhood. Given the street's strategic location, there is considerable vehicle movement during the day. The peak hours are 8 am, when the school begins, 10 am, the start of the office hours, 4 pm, when the school ends the day, and 7 pm, when people travel home from work. At around 4 pm, a few hawkers from other parts of Ashoknagar come to sell their products like fruits, vegetables, toys, etc. by taking advantage of the school crowd. The commuter traffic is especially high around late evening as the main road gets congested with traffic and 16th Avenue serves as an alternate way to reach their destinations. The street is a mix of commercial and residential buildings, with most residential buildings being apartments. There were a few old bungalows near the main road and 2 modern bungalows built and occupied currently near the middle of the street. There are approximately 60 to 70 middle income to upper middle income dwelling units and around 40 to 50 lower income dwelling units along the main road. Along the side street, there would be another 80 to 100 lower income dwelling units. There are more than 30 shops and businesses along the street. The 16th Avenue also serves as a good place for joggers and is part of a popular and widely followed jogging track in Ashoknagar. Also, most of the area's activity is concentrated around the school and the low-income housing area. Coming to the problems faced by 16th Avenue, the first one is a lack of a good drainage system. For example, the storm drains from 18th Avenue has not been properly connected to 16th Avenue. After the flood in December 2021, the government dug the roads to redo the piping. However, not much progress has been made and the roads have not yet been fixed 4 months down the line. The street has grown without proper planning as most of the buildings have been built on gross violations in the past. This also impacts the safety of these buildings in terms of fire accidents, earthquakes, etc. Also, the water tanks of the road are not properly placed, with both of them projecting into the road. Without proper footpaths and cycling tracks for the pedestrians, cyclists, and joggers, they tend to walk and cycle on the road itself. A similar issue has been found with on-road haphazard parking. The street also has varying road widths. This causes traffic congestion and in turn impacts shop owners by inconveniencing potential customers. Residents of the street are also affected in a similar manner. In the same way, nothing has been done for the school students' safety. An overbridge for students to cross Kamarajar Saleh from 16th Avenue might be one such useful amenity. There is not much that can be done in the form of urban planning due to the lack of public space and land encroachments. Some structures can be moved, but for the most part, the frontage of buildings will have to be demolished to make any real changes to 16th Avenue. Despite all these drawbacks, 16th Avenue has a thriving and vibrant population and also has all the basic shops and infrastructure needed for a person to comfortably live in the area.